Should the Yankees sign Murakami? This guy's a Japanese player coming from the Japanese league that could play first and third base. Heavy power hitter, lefty. Now, the New York Yankees have been linked to signing this guy. And I'm here to tell you right now and answer this question. And the question is no. Capital no. This guy was batting 0.95 batting average against pitches 93 miles per hour or harder in the Japanese league. So this guy is unable to hit the fastball. Typically, a lot of guys struggle with the breaking ball, but he actually struggles with the fastball, in which the league has tons of fastball throwers, all right? Basically, in the major leagues, if you don't throw above 96, it's kind of worrying. And if you don't have a crazy changeup or breaking ball or whatever, you're kind of cooked because it's 96 and up. Now imagine if he is unable to hit a pitch that is 95 miles per hour and he goes up against, a closer like Aroldis Chapman that throws triple digits. This guy is absolutely cooked. Aroldis Chapman is just going to throw 3 fastballs above the plate and call it a day if Murakami's up to bat, because he literally can't hit a fastball. So if he's struggling with fastballs overseas in Japan, imagine when he's actually going up against elite pitchers over here in the US. He's going to get absolutely trifled. He's going to be absolutely confused on why people are throwing triple-digit fastballs. A pitcher like Cam Schlittler would absolutely dot him up. He would actually make him look like one of the Boston Red Sox players in the Game 3 of the wild card, just swinging and missing at 98 miles per hour fastballs and up. This league is just full of these guys. Yamamoto, Otani, Blake Snell, Glasnow, all these guys, Roki, a bunch of pitchers now we're seeing that throw above 96 miles per hour on the regular. That is like a must for everybody. And it's even better if you could throw, a 99, 98, 100 miles per hour. And now this guy can't hit a fastball. You're telling me, do I want him on the Yankees, who already have a problem with striking out? The Yankees already have tons of hitters that are, home run or nothing, that strike out a bunch, and you're going to give them a guy who could play first or third baseman from Japan that can't hit a fastball above 93 miles an hour. His average isn't even at 100. It's 0.95. 0.95. And considering that he's going to be quite expensive, because we know the Japan hype because of the Dodgers. The Dodgers have a ton of these guys, and they just won back-to-back World Series. So obviously it's kind of hyped up to go out and look at the Japanese league and see what they could possibly sign. But considering the top 10 free agents here, if you're really looking for some infield help that is a lot more, certified, I would have to go with Bregman or Bichette here. Just pay the guys, because if you go for Murakami either way, you're going to end up paying them a boatload of money, in the high ends of 100 million or quite literally 200 million, or maybe a little bit up above the 200 million mark. But Bo Bichette and Alex Bregman, you already know what you get. The sample size is there. Bregman's a champion. Bichette just went to the World Series. You already know what these guys do. You already know these guys are capable defensively. You already know they're capable offensively. They're free agents. I don't understand. If you're willing to bring in Murakami, why not bring Bregman or Bichette? And both of these guys have high averages batting-wise. And they can go for power as well. These guys are just good hitters and good defenders. This is what the Yankees are lacking in the infield. Instead of having Volpe 6 and Jazz Chisholm, who's also a walking error, why not go out and get yourself a Bregman or Bichette, that could actually solidify the defense and actually improve on the Yankees being able to actually, have fundamentally sound players in the infield, instead of people that are going to be throwing the ball into the crowd, into the dugout, can't even catch a routine ground ball. These two guys can do that, and they're free agents. They're right there. I understand, Bregman's Red Sox and Astro doesn't get worse than that, and Bichette's a Blue Jay, a rival team, but it's not anything new for the Yankees to come out and bring a rival player into the Yankees clubhouse. Garrett Cole, he was an Astro. Damon, he played for Boston. The list goes on and on players the Yankees have went out and got, from rival teams. Clemens came from Boston. The Yankees don't care who it is as long as it's a great player, and I wouldn't be mad if either Bregman or Bichette were to become a Yankee, because I know instantly the team would get better batting wise and defensively wise, and we already know what we're getting. These guys have been in the major leagues for years, instead of Murakami, who's coming from Japan and can't hit a fastball above 93 miles per hour. So, to me, it's a no-brainer. Bring in one of these two guys, the New York Yankees, for Christ's sake. Spend the money. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Out of the three guys I just mentioned to improve the infield, Murakami, Bregman, or Bichette, who would you sign for the New York Yankees? Let me know why.